Good evening, people of podcast world.
I love you.
Today we will be talking. You know what? First, if you did listen to our last podcast,
Don't listen to it.
I was being a jerk. I cut
His
off
intro is garbage.
one of my great friends. Nah, he's not really my great friend. But anyway, I cut Lewis off.
That hurt, man.
It's okay.
You hurt my feelings.
No one's offended.
Anyway,
I had something important to say.
so I cut Lewis off. He didn't get to finish his final thoughts on the podcast. So, all right, I'm going to do something. Lewis, I want to start with Matt. Matt,
I agree.
you did not play the Destiny beta. Tell us why you didn't play it.
Well, it's simple. I lost my code. But that,
Timeout.
yeah.
Someone who is as big a Destiny fan, listen, your father's a massive.
Yeah.
There's no word to explain
There's nobody bigger than him.
the
No.
fan that your dad is
No.
of this game. All right, he bought it for what? PlayStation.
No. I bought his PlayStation one. That's his gift.
Okay.
He bought his Xbox One. He is a giant fan, but he also lost his code, right?
All right.
The sad thing is, this is how big of a geek this guy is about this game. He lost the code, goes to GameStop, buys another pre-order, just so that he could get the code again to play it. He couldn't wait the 2 days for it to come out today. Today is the day that Destiny beta goes out for everyone.
Gotta get your
like,
fix.
I'm not even a big fanboy, and I pre-ordered it like close to when they announced it. That he told me about it. That's ready for pre-order. I pre-ordered it. That was like 2 or 3 months ago.
Okay.
And I just kept it in my wallet and just forgot about it. Just left it there. And then once the beta came out, took it out of my wallet. And I'm not even a big fanboy. I would think he would have it like hanged up on a frame on the wall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Knowing your
It's-
dad,
it's-
Matt,
it's crazy.
yeah, I'm surprised he didn't have that.
This is the stupidest part, though. He told me, because when you pre-order, you get the figure of the dude of Cade 6 from the first game, who helps out, with a bunch of, or gives you a bunch of.
Yeah, he's in actually the first mission you
Yeah.
play.
Okay. He swears to God that he took the code, the receipt that had the code, and put it in the box, and he was freaking out. He woke me up all excited about the game and stuff, and he was freaking out for an hour
I love your dad.
about not having the code. Going, it's not in the box. It's not there.
I don't understand.
I love your dad.
Someone he is such a techie. All right. He knows everything about tech. Take a picture of it. Put it on your phone.
Nope. He didn't do it.
Why don't you do that?
To be
Yo,
fair,
man, he's
I-
getting old. Forget.
I
Oh
do
my
equally
God.
stupid stuff.
Old people lose their,
So-
their stuff all the time.
All right, man. I cut you off. What happened to your receipt? Why are you not playing? Or why didn't you start playing when Lewis and Chris started playing?
So the first game was really good. I liked it a lot. Not to the point of my dad where he plays it literally every day, but I beat all of the strikes. I beat all the things that have come out after. Beat the main story. It was good. But I don't know why it wasn't a giant thing with me. So losing the code wasn't really a big a deal for me. I'm gonna download it today because the beta did come today, so I'm gonna download that while I'm doing other stuff.
Well, how long do you have to play it now that you can start?
Sunday.
Till
Still
till
Sunday?
Thursday.
Sunday. No,
Still-
Sunday.
I just saw an ad saying from Friday to Thursday.
You might have
Wow.
extended it.
Oh, maybe. Because
Maybe your dad called and said, "Look,
My
you gotta
dad called and
extend this
said,
because
"Listen, you gotta."
I didn't get to play on day
To be
one.
fair,
You know how big of a fan I am of this game."
He actually has a picture. He took a picture. He's actually he's so proud of it too. He's one of the highest ranked people on Iron Banner for this game.
God.
So it wouldn't surprise me if he made a special call saying, "Listen, man, you need to extend this a couple more days."
Listen to this. The other day, me and Matt, we're doing work on Street Fighter, playing our normal sets. It was like 2 in the morning.
All right.
We're playing sets out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Lags out.
flags out.
You know what this kid tells me? His dad is resetting the internet at 2:30 in the morning
Wow.
So
to play this game.
Play this game.
At 2:30 in the morning.
What
does that have to do with your internet?
He must have thought and he said, "Duh, Destiny don't work. Need fix."
He turned it off.
He turned off the internet for everyone.
Listen, at this point, he's gonna try to do whatever he
He
can.
did. I swear to God, he must be going through a flowchart of Destiny's not working. Let me think of what is going on.
Checklist
Pull out,
and stuff.
pull out the emergency
Yeah.
binder in this
Start troubleshooting.
situation.
I swear to God, he has an emergency battery, right? God forbid the internet goes out, the blackout goes and takes out the entire neighborhood full of PA.
Pulls out a little generator.
Pulls out, a tiny generator just so you can play this game.
All right, so Chris, you also played this game, this beta. I don't know if you were the first one to play it out of all of us.
No.
I haven't played.
Lewis was the first one.
Lewis was the first one to play it out of all.
Yeah.
I haven't played it. I did not like the,
I don't care.
the first game. Skip doesn't care about it.
Care.
Skip, as well as me, don't like the game. We don't like it. So I don't know if we're gonna try the second one. But Chris, tell us what happened when you tried to play this game. Did you enjoy it?
Well, I did enjoy it. Like I love the first one. It reached a point when I couldn't stand it anymore.
Tell that to my
so
dad. Tell that to my dad.
You're just
yeah, I
can't
could.
believe
Like I bought like
Smack
the
you across
first.
the mouth.
I bought like the first 3 DLCs. Like the last one, I couldn't. I
Yeah.
couldn't
Isn't that-
buy it. It was too expensive for a game that would run like almost 3 years.
Okay.
So from the reviews, they say, hey, they add a bunch of stuff, but it's like not worth it. So I just decided I'm not going to buy it again. Comparing second to the first one, it felt pretty much the same thing. Yeah, the graphics. I mean, the graphics improved. The audio, it sounds better when you shoot the guns. The gunplay was faster. And the first mission that you play pretty much is the first mission from the game, and it was high on cinematics. The first one didn't have pretty much non-story. This one, from the get-go, they telling you this one has a story.
I
It's
definitely
more
remember that.
submersive than the first one.
Well, I read an article saying that they don't want people to complain this is too much story now.
Yeah.
Is that even possible? Like,
I think it's a good
No.
balance.
Well, supposedly
There's no such thing as-
this game is the first Bungie game that has this much cinematics on it.
okay, so
It is.
it's a whole bunch of cinematics.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I feel
So it's more story. The first one didn't have. From what you see on this demo, pretty much is high on story. After you beat it, you play the first one of the first strikes. It was kind of easy, in my opinion. At first, I was struggling because I was trying to rush it, and Lewis was playing with me, and then he had to leave. And pretty much, I finished that
Cool.
entire strike by my own,
All
so I
right.
didn't have any issues with it.
Quick question: can you transfer the stuff that you got from playing the beta to the main game?
No.
Or
No.
What
They
about-
did not do it in the first? I don't think.
what about
No.
your character from the first game? Can you
No,
transfer that over?
neither. All right, so the
His
story.
clan transferred though.
What?
Didn't your clan?
My clan, yeah, the
Clan
clan
did the
name,
thing?
the clan name transferred, but the character won't,
Yeah.
because the story they're telling you on, you can see it on the first mission, is by the end of the first mission, you lose everything because they take the higher power, is the entire ball, like the entire white ball planet type that is on the first game. They take
You're
it, the
talking
bad
about
guys take it. What?
Are you talking about the Guardian?
The Guardian, whatever.
Yeah.
No, the Guardian. You're the Guardians. The
I mean the shoot.
the weird player.
It's like their
Oh my-
power core.
Yeah,
that gives them their
exactly.
powers.
so the bad guys take it.
White mold.
And you lose all the power. So
Yeah.
that's why pretty much all the Guardians, all the heroes
Just a normal
from the
guy.
first game loses their power. So that's the main thing
focus of
or the main focus. So that's why you don't have anything from the first game.
So they stole a planet, and now you're weak.
They're kind
Pretty
of
much.
setting.
Pretty much
That's
that's
crazy.
Yeah.
What's the time difference between the first game and
I
the
I
15
think
minutes.
no, I think it's
15 minutes?
Yes, I can confirm.
no, it's
that
back to
we're
back.
there.
It's back to back.
Yeah,
When you finish the
15
last,
You finished the
when you last mission from
I
the
was-
last DLC,
Yeah, so it was.
this game picks up.
Okay.
I was correct. It was.
It
15
gives references.
minutes.
Like there's one line that the main general says, Zala, I think his name is.
Yes.
He says,
You
I think they're having a
crazy
conversation,
moment.
and then the lady, there's a lady that drives the ship to take you to the command ship where you end up meeting the boss and that's the end credits and whatever.
Okay.
When she takes you there, she tells the commander, "Oh, this is the Guardian you've been talking so much about." So it says stuff about from the previous little references. And,
All right, so Lewis, you're talking now. You might as well get into your review of this beta.
all right.
I mean, you're still playing it.
Yeah.
The beta hasn't ended yet.
Yeah.
According to Matt, it ends Thursday. They extended it.
It ends Thursday.
The day before, I put in the code, had it downloaded, and then I played it day one till now. I still, every day, I play it for like maybe an hour or two. I get on it, play it, try to get all the stuff. I'm pretty sure I have everything for the Warlock. I'm pretty sure. I might be missing a
You want to
gauntlet.
compare your character to my dad's Warlock?
Oh no.
Yeah. I mean, there's not a lot for you to get. I've been getting a lot of doubles of like the same guns. I've gotten like 4 or 5 Phoenix bombs. It's like a little piece you put on.
Now, what do you do with those doubles?
I
Can
just
you sell them?
dismantle it.
Yeah, you can
in
dismantle
the
it
normal
apart.
game,
Okay.
it actually collects into the stuff you can use later on. But in the beta, it just erases.
You see, I remember a little bit of
probably
that. I
useless.
remember the what is it called where you go and you can trade stuff and sell
So, yeah,
stuff.
that little
That's called a
Yeah,
store.
the hub, the hub.
Yeah, actually,
Okay.
in this game, there is no hub. The new hub is going to be a farm.
Our little farms.
Instead
Farm.
of the whole
So instead
from
of
the
the
first
tower,
one, the hub
yeah, the tower.
that's destroyed.
Gotcha.
You actually fight
Did they steal that too?
aliens on that first mission on the hub, and it's wrecked.
Okay.
Like,
Did they steal that?
so now you're on a farm,
Probably.
but you didn't show that in the beta. The issue with the first one was I played it, I liked it, but I came in way too late. So by the time I got in, Matt's dad played it like 80 times. Matt wasn't really interested into the game.
I already
So I went in really late. I like the game.
See, if I were you, I would have just gave it to Matt's dad and say, "Hey, look, level up my character."
Yeah.
me some
Listen,
He
you know what?
wanted to.
Now that you say that, my dad offered him to max out his character because this
This is how crazy his dad is.
this is how insane he
Hey,
is.
let's do a deal. I'm going to give you my account so he
can max it out.
he finished my entire last DLC.
Yeah.
And plays the last DLC from your game.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I got
they're
all the
doing
trophies and all the
His-
shit.
His dad, one day that he wasn't home, he went on his account
My
and leveled all his
All my
characters
stuff.
on his account.
I only did 1 playthrough. I played a Titan. You could do 3 playthroughs. I logged onto my account because he wanted me to play Destiny with him. There's 3 characters, all max level,
Mhm.
all with all the weapons.
Your dad's crazy.
Yeah.
Listen,
That's a time consuming game.
pure dedication.
And the main problem from the first game was the loot system. Like every time you kill some guy, random guy, whatever, you get a loot drop. And depending on the color of the loot drop is the weapon or the armor or whatever.
Yeah, certain type of
This game, apparently, from what I see, you don't get that anymore. There's no loot system.
No random loot.
There's no random loot. You just finish the mission and you get exotic armor, exotic weapon.
Actually, having exotic weapon.
And if you finish each crucible, each multiplayer map, whatever,
You'll get
each time you get an item. So for the beta or demo, whatever, by this time it's pretty much a demo. Each time you finish, they give you a next different piece from armor, whatever. Once you complete everything, it happens what happening to Lewis, that he's getting doubles.
Yeah, I'm just getting the same guns, helmets, just doubles of everything.
Yeah, because that's the limit. That's the
all
the
they're giving
limit
us.
from this.
But I'm
game.
sure because it's a beta, they don't want to put a lot in.
Yeah,
That's why I'm calling it pretty much a demo by now.
Yeah.
Because the game, they need, this is business wise.
Yeah.
They need at least 20 days to produce the disc and ship it to the stores. And the game comes out in a month and 1 week from now.
What's the exact date?
It's September 6th.
Okay, so anyone listening that played the first one or didn't play the first one, who wants to try the second one, or is new to Destiny, the beta is out now, or demo.
Pick it up.
How do they do that?
They just go online and download
the
it.
game.
No, you don't.
Buy the game. Buy the game or don't play.
No.
Just go to your PlayStation Store,
Or
Xbox Store,
And
Destiny
download it.
2. It'll come up, get it. I had to take an extra step, and so did Chris, because with the pre-order code, you actually have to go on Bungie, make your own account.
Okay.
Yes.
I had to go through all that just to get a little.
It's them
code.
trying to get people.
But yeah, that was
But
us, that
you guys
we're
should
losers
No,
and
I
try
have a
to.
Bungie account.
All right, so PlayStation Store. They can download it.
Yeah.
Or Xbox
Yep.
One. It's also out for Xbox One.
We probably already
Don't
have it
buy it
on.
yet, though.
All right,
You know
this
when
is
you
the
open
dates.
store, the top
Look,
part?
this is the official dates. So PlayStation 4
Where's
got
the
from the
computer?
18 to the 20. That was the early access. The Xbox One was from 19 to the 20.
But that's not from Bungie. That's from Eurogamer.net.
Yeah, that's the official
when
promotion.
was the article posted?
Is European dates different from ours?
When was
it
that
comes to the
article
beta?
posted?
Last week.
It might be different.
Yeah, it could have changed because the purpose of a beta, network stress testing, random balancing of the
Yeah.
game,
I think
and
now.
that can be time consuming.
Yeah,
so
now
this is a beta. This is not a demo.
This is
It's
a
a beta.
beta.
It
they're
is.
testing the
beta
next
testing.
one.
He's
Okay.
just saying
That's how
with
we
what
have
it has right now, it may as well.
It may well is
Okay.
a demo. Any changes they do now, business wise, it will be a first day patch.
Okay,
That,
so
pretty much that game is complete right now.
all right. That's what I was gonna ask. So it seems like a complete game.
He is right. From Bungie, September 6th.
Okay.
September 6th.
All right. So September 6th is the release date. You have time to play it. You have time to try it out. See if you like it. Xbox One, PlayStation 4, whatever you prefer. This is not cross-platform, correct?
No.
No,
So-
nothing is nowadays.
Yeah. Only Rocket League. If you want.
Look,
Hey,
this
Rocket
is
League.
this is the Bungie page. The beta ends July 23.
Yeah.
That's this Sunday. And before the beta ends, you can see the social space at 10 a.m. Pacific time. I don't know what time it is over here.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys
It's
have.
roughly like 7 in the morning for us on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Well, actually.
I see it's 3 hours different.
So it's
3
like
hours
1
different,
o'clock.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
1 o'clock.
so-
I got it backwards.
Yeah. After that, and the social space is just 1 hour limit. You need to go see it, and then the beta shuts down.
Yeah. For just those guys that are like,
All right, look,
not
yeah.
very sure what they want to do, just pick it up before you get
Let's
it.
get the beta.
Yeah, just try it out.
Get a taste.
try it
Them.
Oh, Skip.
It's free. It's a free chance to
Is
try.
this a
it.
game that you're gonna download? At least try before you. I don't even know if you're even interested at all in this
Let's
game.
be Teleport Brothers.
Okay.
No,
All right.
no,
Skip is shaking his head.
Yeah. No.
So basically, hell no.
I just don't care, in all honesty.
Yeah,
like, I got
no.
my games I like to play. And
I'm with
Destiny's
you, man.
not
I'm
one
with
of
you.
them.
I'm with you. I'm just not interested. Is there any way that you can play in third person view?
Actually,
unless you got your
no.
power.
Yeah. There might be a mode. I could check that after this.
Maybe the PC version will.
Yeah, you got some weird
but,
mod or
Yeah,
something.
they'll do a mod. if
Yeah,
you
I wouldn't
play
be
it.
surprised if it's
Yeah,
in
but
there.
if I get it for PC, nobody has it for PC.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know, we'll check it after
Can't
this.
play in first person.
I just can't, man. These guys are so into this game, Killing Floor, and I cannot get into it. They're
But
so
why?
much better.
It's the first person issue or just the game?
Or it's an Eli
I
issue.
think it just might be too fast paced for me. I mean, it's too many enemies coming
It's
at.
supposed to be hard.
I am
No,
the
I get it.
slowest
It's
thinking
supposed to be a
person
first
on the
person
planet.
MMO.
I can't do it.
It's supposed to get you pissed.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
the whole
well,
purpose.
You know me.
Just lets me
man.
fill
Like
out
a
the
trigger.
fantasies I want to live out on people.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't know.
Well,
maybe I'll try. Maybe I'll try it again.
You
tonight.
managed to hook us playing Dark
Dark
Souls.
Souls. He got all of us
Bloodborne.
into that.
So once you
Different
start seeing us playing that game full until next year, probably you will double think it.
I might.
Yeah.
I might.
EDF is the next game we all have to get.
The Earth Defense Force,
Earth Defense
definitely.
Force.
Good luck getting me on that.
You have it.
Good luck.
It's out. I believe it's out for Japan now.
Yeah.
Anyone who has played Earth Defense Force in the past, it is very hard. It has like 6 different difficulties.
I'll show you hard.
But it's a very good game. These guys, Skip played it with me a little bit.
Little bit.
Yeah.
played
I
with
did
Matt.
play a decent chunk on my own.
Yeah, he did.
Back when I did security and didn't care about my job.
Yeah. So,
Real quick, I do have a little surprise for the guys here. In honor of Chris's new
What?
boy, I know we mentioned it before. I got a little cake for you that
What?
Victoria made. Shout out to her.
Oh no, Victoria!
I'm gonna bring that right down with some
Appreciate
plates and
I
forks.
saw the last cake
Because
you
I wasn't able to go to the baby shower, so this is my gift.
Wow.
Your
Wow.
last cake
Wow,
was
Matt.
a chocolate starburst.
while
I'm going to cry now.
Matt gets this cake, Lewis, you saw
Quarantine.
his last creation. Why don't you tell us about it?
Alright, guys.
Get my
I
hazmat
honestly
suit out.
am considering sending this picture to Gordon Ramsay.
Okay.
Because I honestly didn't know that Gushers, Gushers, the little
Yeah.
candy that exploded in your mouth, got
Yeah.
juice in the whatever.
Yeah.
They make cakes now.
Oh, wow.
And Matt has to
dripping.
I only saw a picture of it, but I
cuts
saw
this
it
cake.
dripping.
And all you see is just the water seepage coming out of this cake.
I saw a picture on Facebook, and I could see it leaking.
That's
talking about my cake?
I'm pretty sure they got a hose and connected it to the cake and turned on the water full blast.
All right,
That
so
was that cake.
if you ever had a science fair and you know the kid who always made the volcano and
Matt did that
I hate you.
had it explode, this is basically the cake
I
that
saw-
him and his girlfriend made.
Hey,
No,
I
it
think
was just me. That was all
Okay, it
me.
was just Matt.
It
I'm
was
sorry,
just me.
Victoria. Victoria, you
No,
had nothing to do
Victoria,
with this
Victoria
cake.
could actually make a cake. I
Okay.
cannot.
I officially
So I
respect
saw
Victoria.
I saw comments on Facebook saying that my cake looked like achote. So
Okay.
what?
Well,
hey, what are you doing?
All right, was it good? Was it good?
Oh yeah, it was
For
chocolate
me.
cake.
Okay.
You got me a pacifier.
There we go. So we got the. I'm sure you guys heard a little thump on the mic, but we got the cake. I have to go back up and get. Actually,
shit.
Eli's gonna have to get a knife because I don't know where that is.
All right, I'll be right back.
Well,
But yeah.
That pacifier, man,
No, it's
I needed that one.
It's edible.
Yeah. You could.
That
you could eat
baby cries a lot.
The
You
pacifier
can
is for
eat the
me.
pacifier.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Who wants to
Nah, you're
shout
lying.
out?
You
Yeah, I'm
lying.
lying. I'm lying. I just wanted to see
That's
if
for
he
Chris.
put it in his
This
mouth.
is baby to have.
I'll put it in
Yeah.
my mouth anyway, man. I don't give a fuck.
Well, I'm gonna pass out some plates here.
Chris, do I have your condolences
Well, I
to take
have
the
one later.
pacifier?
No, I need that
I'm
pacifier.
just
Damn.
Before I dip.
I'm gonna just give it to everybody else. I'm definitely having a piece. Today's Friday. I'm
Yeah.
definitely having a piece.
So if you guys didn't know or didn't hear, Chris had a newborn baby, et cetera, beautiful,
I'll
et
tell
cetera,
you,
et
you
cetera.
said thanks. I want to focus.
And yep, we're still on the hype of the new apprentice.
Yep.
Should have named him Skippy.
Well, someone
Eric.
take the picture because my phone just died.
I got you.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm over here with
All
it.
right.
All right, go ahead.
Should I turn my flash on?
You should probably face it the right, or here, I'll turn it here.
Angle it for me.
Sorry, people, for the bumps.
Yeah, we're making a bunch of
sorry,
noise.
yeah. For
Well,
anybody
listen.
curious, I don't know, we could probably post a picture on a link dump anywhere on the podcast.
Yeah, probably. I'm
Is
going
this
to put
picture
a
to your
thumbnail.
liking, Chris?
If we can't, it's a tiny little cake in a
Tiny little cake and a
tiny little cylinder
box.
cake
Or a
with
tiny
some
little
blue
table next to our
and
tiny
white icing. Spells
Our
the
tiny
little
little
man
house.
with a pacifier in the middle. It's pretty cute.
Yeah, and that pacifier, my wife doesn't want the baby to have one.
Well, that's
I'm going to put it on my pocket
Secret
every
stash.
time.
Just
Every
in
time
case.
that baby starts crying, like,
Yeah.
bang, pacifier.
Who was
Wow,
the
you
We
idiot?
should
could,
probably wait until after
Yeah.
to cut this.
Okay, then we'll wait.
All right.
I don't
So,
want that thing to blow up.
You want to put that back?
Yeah.
All right, guys.
You can go put
I'm gonna
this
take
back.
these two.
Next
I'll take
next
back
thing on
upstairs.
our list.
Okay.
All right, so that's it with Destiny. You have nothing else to say about Destiny?
Nah, just
Talk too
pretty
much
much
about it, in my
it-
yeah.
opinion.
By the end, it's pretty much as good. I don't really think it will have.
Good work, Chris.
That's not
All
mine.
right, Chris.
Good work, Lewis.
That was my bad.
It will have. I doubt that game will have so much content besides the story they promising.
You know they're gonna make mad DLC for that.
Yeah, probably.
Like 4 DLCs on one.
And $40 DLC, I don't think it's worth it.
All right, let me ask you something before you say it's not worth it. What could
is
they
it?
add into a DLC? What can they put into a DLC that will have you buying this when it comes out?
All right, the main problem with the first DLC, it just added like 5 missions for $40 in the story, and then it had like 2 maps, just 2 maps.
No weapons, no
No
armor, nothing like that.
No, they add the weapons on the monthly updates,
Okay.
but it wasn't like the DLCs didn't bring nothing really important. So, and like I said, $40 for a few missions that are on the same map. It wasn't like a new location or anything. They were on the same map, and these missions were right there. You can even go to the places where the missions before the mission was available.
Okay, so it wasn't much gameplay. at
No,
all.
it was pretty much they were just charging you $40 for nothing.
Okay.
Hey, but the thing is, people, there are people that buy it, like Matt's dad.
They,
If they keep releasing DLC, it's because there's probably a lot of people that are buying these DLC.
yeah, but
Especially
a
if they
lot,
take out
I fall for that twice. I didn't fall for the third time, and that's pretty much when people stop playing that game.
Yeah, we all have our games where we buy DLC for them no matter what. Destiny's obviously got a decent couple of them because it's a popular game, so it's going to have the people who will
It's
buy
just
every
like that on
DLC.
87,000 different
That counts.
Xboxes.
That too.
Buying DLC.
When you sum up all the DLC costs plus the game costs, you have more than $200 game. $200 game.
Well, listen,
Tell me about
I
it.
made a mistake purchasing that damn Street Fighter V DLC. I played none of the characters, and this will probably be my last DLC pack that I buy. I think I'm done after that.
Yeah, that's
Capcom just keeps throwing characters at you, expects you to pay so much money for these characters. They charge for the levels. They charge for each character. I mean, you can buy them with in-game currency, but how much is one character in that game if you want to buy it with in-game currency? Like 70,000 coins or something like that, fight money? That's insane.
For Street Fighter, yeah,
Street
I'm
Fighter.
honestly, there's so much wrong with that game, and there's so much good. Like, I think, especially with your rank system, that's the one thing that gets me the most. I hate it. I just hate it.
Well, they kind of fixed it a little bit in the last patch. But anyway, Street Fighter is garbage. Marvel's coming out. Marvel Infinite. San Diego Comic-Con
Oh,
has
God.
been going on since July 20th.
I can smell it from here.
And it is from July 20th till the 23rd.
I can still smell it.
Chris,
what.
what have you seen so far from Comic-Con
Well,
that has you excited?
before Comic Con was D23. That's the Disneyland birthday.
Yeah, they did show a lot.
And they show Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
That I think that's the only thing they show there.
Toy Story.
And they show the Toy Story, like the Pixar mission
Okay.
with Toy Story characters, and they show the main characters look like
It looked like
I like action figures. Yeah, but I'm excited. At least they announced a year this time. They announced 2018 now, so
So they finally have a release date.
they now
It's been a
finally
while
have
since
a
Kingdom
release
Hearts
date.
2.
They didn't ever mention a release date. All right, so that's for that. I think they mentioned things about the Marvel movies, whatever. Not
Well, they
Yeah,
showed-
they had the
major,
cast
not
there.
major things.
They did show a trailer for Infinity War,
Did
but they did not show it to anyone else.
No,
but the people
prob-
that were there.
Oh,
Yeah, probably we'll see that
we'll
later.
see it after.
Yeah,
Somebody was probably
Well, it's Comic Con, so it should be coming out soon this week sometime.
probably.
I hope so.
Well, now it's Comic Con this week. The only important thing I think they mentioned was the new characters for Marvel.
For Marvel
Infinite.
Infinite.
Yeah.
Which somebody,
Yeah.
boy,
So
somebody
Louis
has
probably is
been
really excited.
so happy
Boy,
about.
Before we get into that, Kingdom Hearts, you have played what? There has been what? 4 so far? 3?
too many.
There's been like 6,
Number-
but I've played 5.
Okay, you played 5 of them. All right, you got them on the PlayStation deal that had a whole bundle of them.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think of them, man?
Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, they're good. The other games, well, there's one called Dream Drop Distance now. No, it's not Dream Drop Distance. It's Birth by Sleep. That's a good one. Most of them I don't give the time of day. But it's been so long since Kingdom Hearts 2 that I honestly don't even care about Kingdom Hearts 3. It's just been so long.
Yeah, I know. It gets to this point where you're waiting so long for a game, and you just like I was talking to a friend of mine at work, and we're talking about when the Xbox X is coming out, One X, and we're waiting for the pre-order, and they haven't announced anything. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what Microsoft is doing, but we're waiting. I was hoping that it just released the pre-order after they announced it. They didn't. So I'm sitting here waiting for this to become available for pre-order, and it's not happening. So right now, I'm like, I don't even want it anymore. They gave me enough time to think about it, and now I don't even care.
I don't think they don't care about the pre-orders on that system because they already know it won't sell as much as the current Xbox, and they said it on the same press conference. So it's probably it's not even going to be on pre-order. They're just going to launch it, and whoever gets it gets it.
Okay. All right. Well. All right. Lewis has to head out soon. He has to work. He has a night shift job, so I'm gonna let him talk about some of the things he wants to talk about.
Well, it doesn't matter. We just keep it rolling from there.
Well, look, why don't you give me your opinion on the Spider-Man? I mean, you've been hyping it up. You're
We keep it rolling from there. I'm the one taking you home. You're losing 2 people.
All right, I got you.
awesome.
But
Matt is taking Lewis home. So
I have to. I didn't know what I was agreeing to. I thought I was gonna be staying later.
I forgot that you have to work tonight.
And then, yeah, I have off next Friday, so
Okay,
we
alright.
got no time limit on
You
that.
could just
we'll
take a
see.
break while Matt takes it home to get the car to go to work.
Yeah, you could.
It's possible.
But yeah, mission.
Dios mío.
All right, but whatever.
Keep going.
Spidey.
Marvel characters.
My boy Spidey,
Finally got confirmed.
Mr. Negative over there,
Still not even confirmed.
was arguing with me the last.
He's talking
couple
about Chris, by
podcasts.
the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his nickname. If you guys didn't know, Mr. Negative.
I'm Mr. Positive.
Yeah, we just
So,
started that today, I guess.
Nah, I've been calling
Go
him
ahead.
for a while. Let me talk, boy.
Go for it.
Hit him.
So, Spider-Man. He didn't say Spider-Man was going to get in. I had no doubt in my mind because he was in the first Marvel
In every-
superheroes, whatever.
Everyone.
And
He
everyone.
wasn't in X-Men versus Street Fighter. Hey, got to there.
Continue.
Yeah,
So,
got him.
yeah, so I'm hyped about
In the
Spider-Man. Like in the Homecoming podcast, I'm a big Spider-Man fanboy. I love Spider-Man. No doubt he's always going to be on my team, especially now that he's more simple. Because in Ultimate Marvel, he's super cool, but he's just too hard.
He's very
He is
difficult.
ridiculous.
Too hard. So now I'll be really good with him. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
So I saw that trailer when it came out. That Eli sent the link on the group chat. I saw it like for half an hour straight, just looping it, just watching
It's weird.
Spider-Man stuff. Just
Why would
so
you spend so much time watching Spider-Man when there are 2 far superior characters in the game?
Tell us about it, Skip.
No.
You got like your main man, the knight in shining armor himself. He
Shovel
who
Knight.
has slain 2 devils. Your man Arthur,
Oh my
the
god.
pure powerhouse,
There's
backed
no
up,
reason for him to be in these
backed
games.
up by his main man, his sidekick, his boy,
Them bitches.
Nemesis.
Oh my
If you
god.
see the size comparison between these two, it's insane.
These are my mans.
Literally David and Goliath.
These are my mans. These are my people.
Skip played Nemesis, Firebrand, and
Arthur.
Arthur in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So he's excited. He has at least 2 of his characters in this game.
My mans.
I'm done.
His man.
I'm done.
The Spider-Man super hype. Gamora looks great.
I'm playing her.
Don't care about Hagar. Don't care about
Arthur.
Nemesis. The tripod.
Firebrand.
Freaking Frank West.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool what
Yeah.
they did with them. I mean, they could have put a better character, but we'll take a look.
Yeah, they could have put another Arthur in there.
They
Well,
also-
we're talking about Capcom here. They're gonna
Yeah.
milk this. They're gonna milk as much
Like,
money
we
out
didn't
of
even
people
get
as they
Akuma.
can.
We got two Street Fighter characters.
Yeah, where's Felicia?
Chun Li, Ryu.
That's it.
I think that's it.
That's
Yeah,
it. 2 Street Fighter characters.
Well,
And they came out with mad new
Hager
characters.
Hager was Final
Final
Five, but now he's officially a Street Fighter character.
Oh, okay.
He's coming into Street Fighter 5.
Where's
Calling
my
it.
girl Felicia?
Calling it.
Felicia.
Yeah, no Felicia, no. Was there Morgan?
See,
Oh,
no
Morgan's in it, but no
Yeah,
Felicia.
Yeah,
Low-key
no
upset.
Sea Viper. Like they're gonna.
Well,
get
if
us,
you
man.
if you notice on Street Fighter 4 and 5, they brought characters from Final Fight,
Yeah.
including
Abigail.
Alex.
Abigail is out. Is
Yeah.
coming out. The 25th.
Yes.
July
so
25th.
so yeah. I was reading, and apparently Capcom is pretty much fusing those 2 franchises.
Yeah, they've
That's
been
why
doing
they're
that.
crossing over
Hagar.
those
I see
characters.
it now.
Well, listen, we were watching EVO.
Oh, the
Tokido,
Daigo cast.
great job winning that tournament.
Kuma.
You came through at the end.
Destroyed him.
Punk,
I was
Sorry,
cheering for
man.
Punk.
you did really good throughout the tournament. But hey, man, you ran into a brick wall with Tokido. Shout out to Tokido and Punk, first and second place.
That
knew
was the last guy
Takedo
who won the
won
fight.
the moment, like, once Takedo took the first 2 games, Punk, or even just the first game, Punk should have said, I'm going to characters like, just to slow down.
Yeah.
Every time he lost, he instantly just thumbs up, went back into the match.
Well, listen, Punk is the one that put Tokido into losers bracket.
Yes.
He's the only, he's
To
the
get
only
him to
one
top
that,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
the
I
only
gave
one
him time to
beat
learn.
Takedo.
Yeah.
But also, what people don't know that Punk and Tokido had a set off during the thing, and Tokido beat him 10-0
10-0, yeah.
10-0.
with
Jeez.
Akuma.
Yeah.
Hard.
Well, listen,
That was the last person Punk wanted to fight.
Tokido trained with Mago. Mago
Yes.
uses
Karen.
So, and he's one of the top
Another
Karen
great
players.
Japanese
players,
yeah.
player.
So he trained. He knew that matchup. He did get sent to loser bracket, but I'm
happens
pretty
to the
sure
best of
he
us.
was ready.
By the carrot.
I'm pretty sure he was ready to meet Punk back in the
Back in
finals.
He just had to
Yeah.
adjust.
Him getting sent to losers gave him time to watch him climb through winners, learn how he plays,
Yeah.
all that good stuff. He's an adaptable player.
And listen, shout out to Punk. Punk did a great
He
job.
did great.
No teabagging, which
Lewis.
that is something I despise when people do that. I hate it.
Lewis.
That's I was reading. That's how he got known in the community by teabagging.
Yeah. He showed a lot of respect throughout top 8. I mean, it was shown on ESPN, so I don't. Well,
He wanted to be nicer.
Knuckle
to the
Dude.
teller.
Knuckle Dude was
Knuckle Dude doesn't care.
yeah, and I'm glad he got eliminated.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Real
tired of
quick.
seeing it in
Yeah.
all honesty.
Thank you.
So I'm tired of seeing Knuckle Dude. But it was a great EVO final for every game, not just
Yeah.
Street Fighter. It
Oh my
was
God,
great.
upsets
It-
in every
A lot of
game.
upsets,
Sonic
yes.
Fox didn't win Injustice 2. Zero did not win Smash 4.
and did you see that last set with Zero?
It was, yeah, he got.
It was insane.
It
Like,
was.
he came back. Like,
oh my.
I forget the other guy's name. He was
Salem.
Bayonetta.
Salem came back.
Bayonetta player.
Oh my.
quick.
Came back. He was down. He was down 2 stocks. 2 stocks. And Zero was up. Like his percentage
Yeah,
was.
Zero
came
had
back.
like 52%. He just killed Salem. Salem caught him. He caught him in an air to air and converted it in his own death, taking the tournament, which was
Yeah, it was a
the
great finish.
it was the biggest upset ever.
It was a really good finish. We had a really good weekend.
Evo
Us
was
guys had a
crazy.
really good weekend.
Some of us more than others.
Melee came as expected.
Well, Skip, he had to go to drill. But we all had a good time. Hopefully he did too.
People were popping off in that tournament.
No, definitely. Yeah.
In like in pools,
Yeah.
people were going off. It was crazy. It was like a pop off every match on stream. People were really excited.
Well, listen, Skip will be leaving us for a couple months. He is heading to where are you heading, Skip?
Missouri.
Missouri.
What's the name of the fort?
Something or other.
Oh yeah, I know.
Fort something another. Skip,
Run by Joe Schmo, I think. Yeah.
tell us why you're going. What you're going to be doing there. How long you think you might be going.
Well, I'm going to be going there for engineering school. About 4 months I should be going.
Okay. All right. Skip is in the military. We're going to be sad to see him go, but he'll be back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 of our boys are actually in the military. You can't forget about the boy.
No,
Julio.
but who can forget about Julio sitting in the back in that one podcast, just
Living it up.
this and that. I love you, Julio.
That is my boyfriend. I love it.
Laughing in the back, having a good time.
My boyfriend.
But he'll be back. He'll be back. So anyway, we're gonna take a break. Matt has to take Lewis home. Lewis has to
Yay.
work.
Lazy bum.
Sucks.
Why don't you walk?
But hey, you
I
know
would
what?
if I could.
Thank you for being here. Thanks for being here, Lewis. For giving us your opinion on Destiny 2 beta, Spider-Man, and everything else we've been talking about.
I eat bass.
He will be back next week,
Yeah.
right? He'll be back
I'll
next
be
week.
He
here.
said bass.
I've only missed one so far, so I'll
You
be
can't stop me.
I know you guys love my sexy voice. Can't.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
that.
say anything after that.
Miss you, Daddy.
We'll be back after this. Thanks.
I eat bass.
We just finished. We just finished having some of Victoria's cake. Matt,
Garbage.
please thank her for
Oh
that.
God. I hope she don't listen to Skippy.
Yeah, I want my pacifier.
It was very medium.
I have your pacifier upstairs.
Be my pacifier.
Even though your
Just give it to
wife,
Skip. He needs it.
even though your wife said she doesn't want your baby to
No,
have
no,
a
no,
pacifier,
That's why
you
I'm
can have it
taking
just in case. Backup. You never know when you might
Hey,
need it.
she's sleeping tonight. I'm staying away with the baby today.
Oh, okay.
So that pacifier is going to smell
Yeah,
like
yeah,
ASAP.
Yeah.
Well,
you
mine
have off.
not.
You have off tomorrow.
Yeah.
So you know
Nice.
what?
Me too.
When she gets up, you can sleep. Hopefully.
No
No.
appointments.
Oh, okay. So you have a bunch of
Yeah.
appointments. Well,
No sleep for Chris.
No.
you were in the hospital for a little while with the baby. All is well now, so we're thankful for that. It was a little scary for you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
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 But the baby's all better now, and hopefully it stays that way. So we were talking about before we started the second half of this podcast. We were talking about Kingdom Hearts and how many games there are. We probably should have saved that for the podcast, but since we're back on the subject, I'm going to turn it over to Skip, and he's going to tell us who don't know about Kingdom Hearts. And try to explain it to us, man. I mean, there's a lot of story. There's, 10, 12 games?
There's too much to explain, man.
I mean, with the third one coming out. Third one? Is this the third
Yeah,
one coming out?
third
Right?
one.
Third one coming out.
How about this? Is it fun? Is it good?
I'm not going to answer that question.
Oh,
So that means it's frustrating.
it's a Dark Souls.
All right,
Skip
I'm going
said.
to give you the minute and 30-second version of all of Kingdom Hearts, right?
Gotcha.
Ready?
All right, go
Put me
ahead.
on the clock.
Go ahead. Oh, you're on the clock, man.
All right.
And start.
All right, you wake up, Final Fantasy Land, fucking big ass hole in the sky, shit gets swallowed. You go meet your boys, Donald and Goofy. Do your thing. You go around planet to planet, saving stuff,
Yeah.
locking keyholes, all that good stuff. You find King Mickey Mouse and your boy Riku, who turns out to be possessed by Satan or some bad guy.
Yeah.
Dude comes out of Riku, you beat the piss out of that guy, close the door at the end. Kingdom Hearts 2.
Okay.
You're still walking around with your boys, Donald and Goofy, doing your thing. Except you were in some sort of sleep pod. We're not going to talk about that.
All right.
It's weird. Go around, do the same exact thing again. Find your boy Riku again. Slap up some dudes. It's over. You're done.
All right.
That's
So
it.
That's
all,
it.
That's it. All you'll ever need to
All
know.
right.
Not the
All right.
100+ hours of gameplay. None of that.
Well, this is insane. I mean,
You put some time into that.
10
I don't wanna talk about
games.
It's
I
not
mean,
worth it.
All right. So for people who've never played Kingdom Hearts, so they only need to play 1 and 2 in order to pick up the third one.
Not even.
Listen, nowadays you can just go into YouTube and someone will play the game for you. You can just watch it. If you're
but
interested in
if you-
playing the third one, I mean, it's not the same experience as it's not the same as experiencing it yourself. But I mean, if you're interested
It's
in
a
playing the
free
third
way
one,
to see
all
it.
right,
Yeah,
yeah,
basically.
basically.
A lot of people will have to do it like that, like search a video on YouTube,
or Twitch.
because this game is coming for Xbox for the first time.
Oh, it is.
People that never played the previous ones, they just lock on PlayStation.
See, I hate when companies do that. Like, okay, for instance, someone who never played Shenmue, the original Shenmue, okay, they had the Shenmue 2, it came out for the Xbox. So you would have had to play. The second one did come out with a movie, which you shouldn't watch because it's boring. I couldn't even get through it. But if you want to know the story, you have to play it for the Dreamcast. And exclusive games, like, say, Metal Gear, the original, which never came out for any system other than Sony, the original PlayStation. And then later on, they came out for the Xbox. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on. So I hate when companies do that.
In Metal Gear's case, just the second one came for Xbox.
Yeah, the original was on
the last one.
TurboGrafx 16 engine.
On the last one, Metal Gear 5.
Yeah.
But those two, the rest are locked on PlayStation.
And they did redo it for the GameCube. It was Twin Snakes. The original, it was Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes.
That version is owned by Nintendo.
Yes, yeah, it is. But I hate when you have to go play a different game on a game in the series for a different console. If you want to play this game, you have to go back to, when was the original? The original PlayStation or PlayStation 2?
Which
For Kingdom Hearts?
Kingdom Hearts.
PlayStation
Yeah.
Kingdom
2.
Hearts, it goes from PlayStation 2 to Game Boy Advance to Nintendo DS, then back to PlayStation 3 or 4 rather.
All right, so now you know what I mean, Chris. Skip just explained it. You'd have to play.
Oh, and I think PSP.
But they didn't come out with a remastered.
Yeah, there's a
But
remaster
if you were playing
for
it from back in the day up, they went PS2, GBA, Nintendo DS, PSP, then PS4.
Okay.
So that's like 4 or 5 different consoles.
But if you want to play them all, just buy the 3 remaster versions.
Yeah, it's called Kingdom Hearts 2 1.5 and 2.5 Remix.
Okay.
Yeah.
That gets like 5 games, and it's like all the stuff you really need to know, and then a little bit. Then 2.8 is what I hear. It's got like fucking 3 games on it.
Yeah. So the 1.5 and 2.5 remakes are 6 games in one disc. Plus the 2.8 has like 3 more games there. Plus obviously you have Kingdom Hearts 3 coming up.
Gotcha.
I'm probably not even going to get it at this point. There's too much. I can't handle any more Kingdom Hearts.
How long has this been in development?
Long enough.
I don't know. I
People have been
think
waiting
pretty
around 15
much.
years.
Yes, they started production after the second one.
But think about it this way, Skip. You waited so long for Final Fantasy 15. You love that game. All right. I don't know how many hours you put into that game, but this is a game you think is going to be worth the wait if you do decide to buy it.
I hope so. If I pick it up just out of like at this point I don't care if it comes out or not. It has been that long. And like it'll be cool. Like if it doesn't live up to the wait, I am never gonna touch Kingdom Hearts again. I'm gonna bury it in the like dark recesses of my mind and never acknowledge it again.
All right.
Because there's so much. It's not even worth it.
I don't know if you had noticed, but Square Enix is suffering the same fate that Capcom right now. They are launching one game every so often. Pretty much all their IPs are pretty much dead,
Dissidia.
and they haven't launched any recent game, like
Dissidia.
important game.
They're making
Dissidia.
Just Cause. They make those games too. Those
Square Enix. Yeah.
Square
Yeah,
Enix
but
makes those
they're
games.
not in-house development. They're all the
Dissidia.
studios
Dissidia.
doing it.
Dissidia.
Yeah, but that game is pretty much another remake of the PSP.
It's not even a remake. Have you been following it at all? There's got like it's 3v3 now instead of 1v1. That's like a whole fucking redo.
Yeah, but the storyline is pretty much
no
a
one cares
reboot.
about the storyline. It's
Oh my
Dissidia.
God.
I want to see Cloud beat the piss out of Titus because he's a little girl.
I don't know what the city is. I've heard of it.
I would knock
It's like
this to
a
be in it.
smash of characters fighting each
It's
other.
a Final Fantasy arena fighting game.
Oh, okay.
I want to see Noctis in there, my boy from FF15. I want him to slap around Titus because I can't stand the little guy.
Alright, the first game came out from PSP. Only have characters until Final Fantasy X, I think. And then the second one came. It was characters all the way until 13.
All right. So I'm the two games that I'm mixing up is the Cydia and the Skya.
Yeah, probably.
All right.
They have similar names.
All right. That's because I've never played the Sky either, but that's a RPG.
The original Dissidia game, and it was like 1v1 and then like a bigger. It's like a over-the-shoulder third-person view, 1v1 in an arena. The new one is a 3v3 in a big old arena. The new one looks amazing.
That's the one they showed. Didn't they show that at EVO?
Yeah, they showed it at E3. I think they showed it at EVO. Maximilian has videos on it.
All right.
It looks amazing.
Okay, I think I've seen the trailer.
Like if there's any fighting game coming out that I'm hyped for, it's gonna be Dissidia.
Alright.
It just looks awesome.
So the Cydia coming out soon. Matt, you're a fighting game fan.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see? You watched EVO, right?
Yeah, I watched EVO.
Did you see the trailer?
I did not see anything about this city.
We have there was a lot of gameplay and stuff back at like E3 and everything.
I did see there is a fighting game, and I think this is just from my recollection. I don't remember if
The
I saw
Base
it
Blue
at
crossover?
EVO.
Is that-
Yes.
I
Yeah.
thought that
What
was
is that with?
fake.
It's Base Blue cross with Persona 4.
Thank you.
I
Thank
thought
you.
that
Wait,
was
wait, wait.
fake.
No. It's real.
I saw
It-
like a thing on
it's
Facebook,
real.
and I was like, that can't be real.
The super interesting thing about it is because one is Blaze Blue mixing with Persona. I couldn't
it's-
see that happening, and then they threw in a bonus character in this trailer, which is Ruby Rose.
Yeah.
That's the reason I thought it was fake because
It's a legitimate ad that I saw. It's real.
I gotta buy it.
Or actually, you know what? I'm not gonna say it's real, just in case it does.
I just
Turn
saw
out
a
to be
picture on
farce.
Facebook and I was like, that's a load of piss. Like that can't be real.
It had the voice. Listen, the voice acting. It was Lindsay Jones who voices Ruby, and it didn't sound like any lines that they could take from the show and just put it in.
Well, where's she?
I'm not sure.
Where's Ruby Rose from? What game is she from?
No,
She's
she's
from
from a show,
animated
an
series
animated
It's called
from-
Ruby
online.
RWB.
Rooster
Yeah,
Teeth,
it's called
yeah.
Ruby.
If you want to watch it, I got volumes 1 through 3.
It's great. The only thing is the animation. It's not 2D animated. It's 3D animation.
The animation definitely gets better as they go.
It
through
does
making
get better
It
as
gets
they
a
go.
lot better.
They just showed actually.
Right,
Now we're talking about
it's-
Ruby, but they just showed a teaser for the next season coming out,
Is
and it looks like
Yeah, it's
If you
it's
see
legit.
Apple, you can
It's,
Ruby right
looks like what? Appleseed. Have you seen that movie, Appleseed?
No.
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 Well, the graphic is akin to that, but
Let me see.
All right, the game is called Base Blue Cross Tag Battle and has characters from Base Blue, Persona 4 Arena, Undead Knight in Birth, and Ruby from the Rooster Teeth
That's crazy.
series, animated series. They're
It's a
doing.
2v2.
Rooster Teeth. What else do they do?
Red versus Blue.
All right, that's where I've
They've
heard that before.
made
They have a lot of random stuff no one cares about.
They have a bunch of short films. They just got done doing a second movie called Laser Team 1 and 2.
All right.
They did
Ruby
Day
Rose.
5, which is another, and it's a super. It's like it's kind of like walking. It's like a drama series kind of where like you get, because it's like a thing where people, if you fall asleep, you die. So
Gotcha.
the reason it's called Day 5 is you can't last 5 days without sleep, or you will die,
Yeah.
or you'll fall asleep, and because you fall asleep and die, you'll just die.
Sounds
So
kind of stupid, but
Well,
yeah.
I
I'm gonna be
think-
perfectly honest with Rooster Teeth. All their shows, I don't watch anything except Ruby.
No,
Red
Ruby-
versus Blue's got
Ruby's
good quality, but everything else I've never cared about.
Ruby, I was because of the animation, it's kind of but
Yeah, at the beginning.
but when it starts getting better, I'm like, okay, and the fighting
oh
is
yeah,
amazing.
there's this one fight scene in the first few episodes where they're like going out and they get their little chess pieces and whatnot. Remember the one I'm talking about?
but
Where there's
which fight scene?
the two big old Grim that are chasing them, and they get to like that ruined kind of castle area.
Chasing, because I know they're all separated.
Yeah, they get separated and like they're back together.
So
and they got their pieces.
who fights? Oh, I know. what
Ruby
you're
and the
talking
girls fight the big old bird
about. Yeah,
guy,
big old crow.
and Jean and his goons take
Yeah.
on the scorpion guy.
Anyway, we're off track. And this game, when I saw it, it looked very interesting.
I thought it was fake.
Just because I couldn't see Blade. I never played a Blade Blue game. Persona is probably my second favorite game series ever. Just from the amount of storytelling that they show off.
So
I
why
still have to finish.
why haven't you played the fighting game?
The fighting game?
It's a good game.
It-
It's just
I know
can't-
it's completely different from
It is. It's so different
The
from the games
original-
that
the
I've
Persona
played
series.
before, and I don't know. I'm kind of afraid that
it's a good fighting game.
that's the thing I was afraid of, because when it first came out, I didn't want it to ruin Persona for me.
It's a good game.
But I see it has a huge fan base, which is good. But I don't know. I feel like I'm stuck with the whole Ultimate Marvel until Infinite comes out. Street Fighter, Smash 4, Melee.
All right.
Those are fun games. But when I saw that they were doing that crossover, I thought it was interesting. I might actually play it. Also because they threw in Ruby Rose, because I'll definitely be playing her. Because I'm a huge Rooster Teeth fan. I love those guys. But yeah, that game definitely looks interesting. They didn't show a whole lot.
It was fake.
It
Just
looks
a
like it
teaser.
plays like Blaze
You
Blue.
want to see the
Yeah,
video?
it was just a teaser.
We can't
Yeah,
watch
it was
it
just
now.
a teaser.
Just you can watch it. Go ahead. Just
Can't do it now.
Yeah, we
you
can.
can lower the volume.
It doesn't look like it plays like the Persona Arena games. It looks like it
More like
takes
a Blast
the
Blue.
element.
Yeah, pretty much it
Yeah,
plays like Base Blue.
That gameplay's kind of weird to me, so I mean, I'll definitely give it a shot. Because I thought it was fake, in all honesty. I gotta try it at this point.
Shoot.
I didn't think it was real, so I gotta give it its honest
I
try.
didn't hear nothing from
I saw
anyone.
an ad on Facebook, and it's some like Ruby Rose and stuff. I was like, that's just one of those weird clickbait
Yeah,
things.
stuff. Nope.
Nah, this,
I
this is
saw
legit.
the commercial with some gameplay, and I was just,
Huh.
this is happening. Okay.
That's interesting.
That
I'll
is
give it-
interesting.
I'll give it that.
Oh, see, now that you know it wasn't fake, now you can do more research and find out more about
I'm still not gonna research it.
I'm actually,
I don't research anything.
I'm actually curious enough that I might check the Rooster Teeth website to see if they.
They'll be
had
like,
anything
"Lol, this is a
posted,
joke."
No.
Don't listen to these
or
guys.
if
That's
they
not
just
Ruby
sold a
Rose.
license or anything.
They might have just said like, "God, go ahead."
Yeah,
I mean,
they might have.
whatever
They
the
don't
Rooster
give a
Teeth.
shit.
They're
They
like,
really
"Yo,
don't.
do it, man. That's
They're
cool."
done with that series, aren't they?
No, that's-
Ruby's got another volume
Ruby's
coming.
got another volume.
All of the last volume was just one big cliffhanger.
Yeah, giant cliffhanger. But
Kind of
anyway,
irritated me.
other things at EVO. I mean, I was mainly interested in all of the tournaments, but the stuff that they showed off with Marvel. The thing, was it EVO that they showed off Abigail or no?
I think so.
It was right before top 8.
Yeah, Abigail,
man.
the newest character that's going to be added to the roster for Street Fighter V. I'm not playing him.
Oh.
I'm not. Skippy might actually come back to Street Fighter for this character. Just for this
I
character.
mean, I don't know. We'll see.
She's so awkward.
He looks like it. I mean, I watched
life is
what
awkward.
was it? It wasn't Wednesday night. It was Winter Stays On.
You're talking about the showcase where they actually
Yeah, Winter Stays
had people
On,
playing.
which is that takes place in London.
Yeah, and he was.
So yes.
Yeah,
So I mean, they
like
do
good
it.
old- good
They
old
do it
British.
every Tuesday, I believe. And they showed Abigail for the first time. And he just looks really
Big,
overpowered.
Really big.
Yeah, and
Really big.
every throw
It's big.
that characters do on him, it just looks ridiculous. It just how the hell are
like,
you throwing this
you
big
see-
I want to see Laura's command grab on this dude.
Yeah, I mean,
The sunset wheel. Like,
Yeah.
how is she supposed to grab his arm, hit him in the rib cage? She has to jump in the air just to reach his arm.
Yeah, basically, this is
That's
how it is,
amazing.
man. Listen, Street Fighter
Best
is at a
character
point
in the
right
game.
now where they're just putting characters in there that nobody gives
Put
a
Heihachi
hell
in.
about. But hey, they're doing it, and you got suckers like me, Matt, Lewis,
Who
and
buy
a whole
season
bunch of people who
passes.
buy the season pass.
Not even me, and I don't like this crap.
Yeah.
Right, and don't end up playing any of the characters.
I think the only one,
I think I bought a
Karen,
Karen
you
was
play? You
uh,
played Karen?
but Karen wasn't DLC.
Yeah.
Was she?
Karen?
Karen? No, she was
You
part of
mean
the starting
Colin?
roster. Yeah, Colin.
Colin, sorry.
Colin and Akuma
Because
were
I
probably
played
the only
Karen back in
two.
the
Yeah,
day.
Colin.
Ed was kind of cool, but nobody really stuck with him or talked about him much.
Show Lewis.
This dude just, oh my god,
Abigail.
it just feels like the DLC characters are kind of going downhill. Like it was good
Could have grabbed
with Akuma and Colin. Then Ed was kind of just done because he doesn't have any stick inputs. It's just buttons. That
Listen,
just seems so stupid.
I just hope next season
Abigail. is
they have a
only
whole bunch of
stick
old
inputs, no
characters
buttons.
that people have been waiting for since this game came out.
Q!
Sagat,
Q,
Blanca,
Blanca.
E Honda,
Q!
and I mean, there's a whole bunch of characters. Q.
Who's the shoot? What's the butler? People. That's the favorite.
Well,
Are
anyway,
you
there's a whole
trying to
bunch.
confuse Dudley with a butler?
Dudley.
Dudley.
Dudley's not a butler.
He looks like a butler. I call
He's
him
got a butler.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a whole bunch of characters that are not in this game, that should be in this game, that should have been in this game when it released,
Like
or
Q.
this season, instead of bringing all these piece of
DLC.
junk characters to
Do you-
these.
Do you think eventually you will see every Street Fighter character on this game?
I don't
If we're
think
lucky.
so. I mean,
In a perfect
Do
world.
they want money?
listen.
Yeah. So maybe.
Oh, remember this is a PlayStation exclusive game.
In a perfect
So-
world.
Well, listen,
They could
this
add them.
Super Street Fighter, hopefully it will be announced after the Capcom Pro Tour.
Please, God.
Just
Please.
redo the game. You don't have to completely redo it, but
No,
there's
just fix
there's
some stuff.
there's so many complaints
Fix a
about this
couple
game.
little things.
There's so many stupid things.
Like, take, all you gotta do is, like, maybe take Guile out of the game. Get rid of Ed. He's useless. He doesn't need to be there. Bring back Q. He don't even need to make a spray. Just rip Q from Third Strike
Put-
Sprite, put him in the game. Perfect. We're done.
Makoto.
And
Makoto.
Yeah, Makoto. Oh, that's Makoto.
Makoto was cool.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
where's
Sakura,
Sakura, man?
Another, yeah, I think
That's like
she's-
one of the two characters I was good at.
She is rumored to be one of the first
Rose.
characters in next season.
I'll actually start playing if she ends up back in.
Well,
I
Listen,
enjoy
Yeah,
that.
with-
she's a dope character.
with all these other fighting games coming out, there's a lot of competition out there for Capcom,
I don't care about Tekken.
right? Tekken.
Alright, I kind of do now. That Geese Howard is gonna be in Tekken.
But there's a lot of competition.
Rapuken!
Street Fighter is the mecca of the fighting game community right now. That is the game that's on top. Can they stay at that top level? I don't know.
Not unless they get Geese Howard.
But you got games like Marvel Infinite coming out. You got Dragon Ball Fighter Z or whatever, Fighters Z, whatever it's called.
Geese Howard.
You got this Persona crossover with Blaze
Yeah,
Blue.
all was fake.
I mean, it's just so many games coming out now. Let's see what Capcom can do to try to stay on top of this. And these seasons keep coming out with these seasons, these characters that nobody gives a shit about.
Yeah.
Excuse my language, but
Oh.
you know
Abigail.
nobody gives a shit about these characters.
I do.
Okay, stop making them.
Make more
They
Abigails.
use them for a week and then they drop them. Okay, So let's just. I don't even know why I'm saying this. Capcom doesn't listen to their
To their fans,
yeah,
that's
to their
what that
fans.
They
was.
So
really listen.
but
But
whatever.
The characters.
Anyway,
In a perfect world, Super Street Fighter is gonna have all the characters, no DLC needed.
Because it's
In a perfect world.
It's gonna be free.
yeah, hopefully
Yeah,
So
if
I don't
free,
gotta pay for it.
mm-mm.
$2.
Listen, if they made a promise to that it's like, yes, we're gonna have all of the characters, all of them. I'll pay the $60.
I'll pay
But
more than
I know
$60.
that's not what they're gonna do. So
I'll just pay the money for the 2 characters I want.
Well, listen, I bought the game when it was $60,
So did I actually.
and it was
I bought it on release.
It was an unfinished game.
I bought it on
Correct.
release, and look at me now. I don't even play it.
Yeah, I have 2 copies.
Back in the day, I played like 2 characters. I played Karen, then I played Birdie, and then I stopped playing.
Yeah, and Skip bought the
garbage.
Birdie poster and the banner and
Tell
And you
me.
left at Lewis.
action
It's still at my- it's at my
figures
house
and
now.
Yeah, it's at your house
everything.
now. We had to bring it.
I think it was that.
Yeah.
I think it was at Lewis's house a lot
Yeah, 'cause I
longer
didn't
than
have a car. I couldn't get it.
Yeah. He was debating too. He was like, I wonder if I could just hang this up in my other room.
So Chris, Comic-Con, man, it's over on Sunday. What are you hoping that they
I can
announce?
smell it.
I really not hoping nothing. Not that much.
No shows or nothing.
No.
Chris knows what's up. He's like, screw those guys.
No, last few years, Comic Con has become something about more the fan base. At first, it was like every company wanted to show something.
Mhm.
Last few
Now they just do that
years,
with
it's
E3.
just like any other Comic Con, just cosplays and a few shows. They haven't announced really anything. It's so maybe we'll have to wait until tomorrow.
Speaking of cosplay, man, what do you guys think of people cosplaying, man?
It all
I mean,
depends.
It's cool.
Have you? Listen, I've been. To,
I've done it in the past.
We've
so
been to
That's what I was just gonna
tournaments.
ask you. Have
Yeah,
you been?
Where
Chris
there's-
cosplayed as me.
We're like big cosplayers that we've been to several tournaments.
Fat
Yeah,
Melina.
yeah.
Fat Sonya Blade. Fat Spawn. And these all happened. Healthy Melina.
Yeah,
Healthy Katana.
there's really bad cosplays. I need to admit it, but there's really some
There's-
amazing
there
ones.
are people
They look really
who
artists.
do really incredible work with their
Yeah.
costumes, and they're just the whole weekend or however long it is. They're just taking
Yeah.
picture after picture after picture after picture.
The next tournament, I'm buying a Kermit the Frog costume.
There you
I'm
go.
gonna go around like, hi ho.
Yeah, man, it's
I'm here for pool.
it's great, man. It's great to see how big time fans get into it so much where they're just dressing up, and it just looks incredible with their costumes. I've been to 4 PAX Easts, and the whole time I was there, most of the time I was just taking pictures with so many of the good cosplay that I saw throughout the
It's
weekend.
All just Catwoman and Ivy.
Yeah, it pretty much
So
it's a different form of art. Like some people paint, some people do other stuff like woodwork, whatever.
Some people wear their art.
Yeah, and this is that case.
Even the people who don't put a lot of time and effort into their costumes,
Some of them
they're-
still look good.
yeah,
Some
they're
are still
just.
great.
I mean, they're
They're like store bought.
they're trying. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They
Yeah.
don't care how the costume looks. They love their comic books or their games so much that
They're
they're
for-
willing to dress up and as their
Cool.
favorite character, and I'm fine with that.
I'm just going to mention like one of the most famous ones is Jessica Nigri.
Yeah, she's huge.
She's
Is that
pretty
the one
much
who's like half
huge.
naked all the time?
Yeah,
Or-
but she makes a lot of money for that.
That's because she's hot.
I don't know who that is, but
I will show you a
She's
picture.
probably,
Cosplay.
she's probably if anybody says cosplay,
It's
it's
her-
immediately talking about Jessica Nigri.
Yeah,
she's the household name.
Yeah, and pretty much she
Sure.
does her own cosplays.
Yeah, she makes them all.
She
From
has
scratch.
photo shots. She does like sexy versions of all of them, and she gets paid a lot of money for even going to Comic Cons. She doesn't go to Comic Cons for
I Googled
Just
her name.
goof
and it's
around.
Like in her underwear. So
yeah
that- So that tells you what you need to know.
yeah. But anyway, like
Find something
Oh, yeah.
she sometimes hosts panels. She sometimes is a guest.
Yeah,
Like for
especially
example,
in her
last
underwear.
year she went to Comic Con Puerto Rico and they pay her like $3,000 just to be there for one day to sign autograph and take pictures with people. Plus, she
That's
charged.
I'm gonna start cosplaying. You're gonna see my sexy ass in some fucking Bayonetta cosplay next time I go to PAX East. Or
All right, this is
any
what I get when I
tournament.
googled her name,
Yeah,
Eli.
pretty much.
These are her cosplays,
Wow,
I guess.
she's,
Oh, it took me out of there.
She's very pretty,
You know, you got Sonya Blade.
very nice.
You got underwear.
All right, so I can see why.
You got, I got some
Assassin's
I can
Creed.
see why I'm not going to
Titties.
be making money doing cosplay because I don't.
I mean, I can pull it off.
Yeah, Skip might be able to pull it off, not me.
Yeah.
But she's beautiful. Wow.
Very busty.
And yeah, and she has some
Skip,
help from
Well
her-
endowed.
Put your pants back on, man.
Yeah.
Shut up, ma'am.
She has some help from.
She's
Alright.
very healthy.
All right, changing topic. Have you
Great
guys
jeans.
have you guys played the Telltale games?
Yes.
All of them?
No,
Just a few?
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you play the Telltale games?
All right, I've
Which?
I've only played
The first Walking Dead, the second Walking Dead, The Wolf Among Us.
I played the first Walking Dead, The Wolf Among Us. Yeah, that's it.
I've only played the two Walking Dead, the 2 seasons that they had.
Well,
And
the Skippy.
I pretty much have played almost all of them, but the reason I'm coming with this is because
Don't play the Minecraft one.
they just announced 3 more games for this year and next year.
Wolf Among Us?
This year is going to end with the second season of Batman.
Yes,
That one was actually kind of good.
That
I
was-
watched that one.
That was a cool one, man.
Yeah,
That was cool. I
enjoyed that.
watched
And the first episode, it's coming out August 8th.
Cool.
Then the other ones is next year, the final season for Walking Dead.
About time. It's like
The
fifth
final?
one.
Yeah, the final
Wow.
season.
Fifth one.
no Mark Hamill, no Kevin Conroy.
Shut up.
I'm not really interested.
And the other one is The Wolf Among Us season 2.
My man, Big B.
So
Biggie Wolf.
pretty much those are the new ones. Plus they just announced
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Minecraft Story Mode season 2. It came out a few days ago.
No.
And that came out of nowhere. Like they didn't even announce that game.
What is wrong with them? Let's
Skip,
not even talk about
Skip,
the garbage. There was a
Skip.
Borderlands one.
Skip, you gotta understand,
Yeah.
man. Minecraft is such a
Shut up.
big deal. All right, kids are gonna play this game.
No, they're not.
Adults are gonna play this game.
No,
man.
they're not.
Okay.
Well, Minecraft.
All right.
That's right.
No, Minecraft
I'm
has the
not-
biggest community, like sharing community
Ever.
ever.
a Telltale game.
And this game is in every console ever, pretty much,
I don't want to talk
since
about
they
it.
released the game.
I'm gonna go sit in my corner and I'm not gonna talk for the rest of the podcast.
No, it's true, man. I mean, I saw someone playing this game, this Minecraft game. I thought it was terrible. I don't
They were
understand.
hype.
It was garbage.
They were
I don't
screaming.
understand why
They
people
were
like
like,
this
"Yeah,
game so much.
mine!
I
Get
just,
the block!"
I don't like it. I don't.
Well, but the main Minecraft game, I'm not defending it. I hate it also.
Oh,
But the main one didn't have a story. It's just you go there and build
just go.
stuff
It's a survival game. That's all it is.
and
Just
share.
go.
But this is a Telltale game where it has like a real story and a background of
I watched
this
the
world.
first
Alright, so-
couple of episodes for the original Minecraft story mode. Dude, you have to be 5 years old to even remotely care about this.
Well,
game.
listen.
For real,
It-
like I haven't
it's
played
bad.
them.
Do you think?
It is bad.
Do you think Telltale making this game, this Minecraft game? What is it? Is this the second season that they're making?
Second season.
Yeah.
Is this gonna get people, or did the original? Did people play it, and did it get people interested in playing the actual Minecraft?
Wait,
game?
All right, I'm just going to give you a heads up.
No.
You know, Telltale games, they normally do 5 episodes from each story they do,
Yeah.
right? For the first Minecraft Season 1 story mode, they did 8 episodes of that thing. They did the first 5, and people were buying that thing, and it was the highest grossing game, money-wise. From then, they built 3 more episodes. And out of nowhere, they just throw Season 2 out there.
It's so bad.
So I think it's one of the highest.
Skip, so
grossing
you
games.
actually played this game?
I watched the first few episodes. And
All right, and it was garbage.
It-
In your
it-
opinion, it was garbage.
I couldn't even finish watching it. It's pretty hard for me not to be able to finish watching someone play a game.
No, it's, yeah.
And what about the
Is that
Guardians
like
of the
a
Galaxy one? It came out this year also.
I didn't play that.
Yes,
game.
it did.
What?
That flew right over my head.
Yeah, it came out. The
Dang.
first episode came out on April 18.
Wow.
I don't know. I
Oh,
played.
yeah.
Listen,
I
I
don't
played
know
the
about
first Walking Dead, the second season of Walking Dead, and then I lost my
Those
save
two were
file.
really great.
Yeah, I lost my save file, and I'm not going back to play everything again, so I can continue the story.
You don't need actually
Just so
for,
that
for
you
the
can
third
cry
one.
some more.
You don't
That
need your
game
save
is
files
so
for the
sad.
third one. I have an option where it'll like give you the important choices that'll actually matter,
Okay.
and you can pick those choices.
Yeah, because the third one, pretty much, you don't use
Yeah,
Clementine.
you're a completely
you
different
have
guy,
different
but
guy.
It,
Clementine's still there.
it goes
She's still-
over like your story, like what you did, because Clementine's still in the story. You just don't play as her.
Well, I think you play as her
Well,
like in
yeah,
a flashback or something
And
like
she's
that.
what, like 14?
Yeah,
15 years old
she's
now?
a teenager now.
Ages,
Yeah.
15, 14, around those ages now.
But apparently, the last season, you're going to play as her again,
Mhm.
and this is the final. So
How
probably
old
she
is she
dies
now?
at the end right now.
Nah, shut up.
Listen,
Clementine can't die.
Listen, I know that there was an episode in the second season where everything seemed like it was a dream, and
Which one?
I don't
Remember
quite
when
recall.
where she woke up, when she was almost dying, she woke up.
At the first, like the very
No,
first
no, no,
episode.
no, I'm talking about the second season.
Yeah, I know, but the first episode of Princess.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
when she's in the forest?
Can you describe the location?
All right, look.
Is it on a bus?
This is close to the end of the game.
It's the dream on a bus. Because if it is, I think I know what you're talking about.
That's what I thought. I was thinking of the dream on the bus.
Yeah, it might be that.
Oh, you mean the last part when everything is like foggy and you don't know? Yeah, that's the last part.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
the
Yes.
last few
Yeah,
minutes of
and
the game.
What's the guy's name? That
Kenny.
no,
Lee.
Lee. When
Lee.
you
Oh,
thought
Everett.
Lee was still alive,
Oh,
and
Yeah,
spoiler
that'd
alert,
be
who
sad.
hasn't played the first season?
If you didn't cry your eyes out playing the first game,
I don't cry.
consider yourself alive.
There's only one thing that'll make me cry is when a little girl's upset.
Yeah.
And like I started crying like a baby.
Yeah, yeah.
I was just sitting there like wiping my eyes. I was like, please no, not like this.
When I thought that it was a dream, that everything was a dream, and Lee was still alive, I was so happy. But it turns out it was just a dream, which was very, very upsetting to me. I think I cried again because I wanted Lee to be back. But hey, we still have Kennedy. Maybe for some people who kept him alive.
I just want something to be happy.
I haven't played the third season, but I've seen a lot of videos on trailers and stuff.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Kenny.
You
in
haven't
the
seen
third
Kenny?
season.
I'm currently I was in the process of watching someone go through it recently. So far, like they're kind of like 1 or 2 episodes in. It doesn't look that bad. Like it actually looks kind of cool.
There's actually a sale right now on PlayStation now where you
Yeah, you can get the
first-
pinball games.
Yeah, or you can get the first Telltale Walking Dead season. I think it's like $3 or something. I might get it just so I can play through the whole thing again. Whatever, I'll play through the whole game.
I know if I do, I'm gonna freaking cry again.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
have the
of course,
emotional
man.
capacity for that.
I don't, man. Especially knowing what happens at the end.
I
It's like, I'm
can't
gonna do-
I can't.
the moment I get to that point, I'm just gonna pause and not finish the game.
You know what? I'm on the mindset where if you don't kill Lee, that somehow he
He's just gonna
survived.
turn.
Somehow,
He's gonna
like when you
turn.
left, people came and found him, and he might be coming back. in
He
one of
is
the other seasons.
infected.
They cut off his arm.
That doesn't
You
matter.
never know, man. Have you watched the Walking Dead series?
Yeah, and people
well,
get turned.
yeah, they do get turned. They do.
I just can't handle it.
No, I would hate to see him die again.
I just can't stand to see Clementine get upset.
So the
It
Wolf
breaks my
Among
heart.
Us. Did you guys play it?
Never
Did you
played
like it?
I really enjoyed
This
it.
game.
Matt,
I
what
almost bought
do
it
you
for my
like about
phone
that
when I was
game?
bored.
What do I like about
Yeah.
this game? Okay.
Listen, I haven't played it, so can you do it without doing spoilers? Or
Yeah. Okay. I can give you like the basic premise. Of what
I do
it
want to
is.
play it though.
Yes.
I think it's one of the best.
I recommend this
I'll be
game.
by tomorrow to
I
finish it.
recommend this game.
Give me the story, what it's about.
Okay. So, The Wolf Among Us. You live in I think it's
Fairy
called
Tale.
Fabletown.
Yeah,
Fabletown.
Fabletown.
It's like a
It's-
province in New York.
Yes, it's a
Like a
province in
section.
New York called Fabletown, where all characters from
Jersey.
any
Story.
story, right?
Yeah, it's
in
based on a
child-
good-
childhood
yeah,
story.
childhood story.
Three Little
lives-
Pigs.
Yeah, all the fables,
okay.
all the fables, those were real, and they're just kind of been living through centuries and whatnot.
Yes.
Alright.
It's based on a comic book.
They're immortal, basically.
It's based on a comic. Everyone's in their little town, and they have like their own little policing. And Big B Wolf is one of their cops, like a detective almost.
Who is the big bad wolf?
He's
From
big
the
bad
li-
wolf.
Three Little
He's
Pigs.
Alright,
Big B
okay.
Wolf.
All right.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
gotcha.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's our main protagonist. And,
Clever.
He's
you'll
the
meet
play
all kinds
ass.
of other characters from Fables and whatnot. My favorite one was the Jersey Devil. He looked awesome.
He did.
The Jersey
He's a beast.
Devil,
awesome. 10
Yeah,
out of
like
10.
a bunch of stories that you haven't heard before or haven't heard in a really, really
Yeah.
long time, like make appearances.
Like the
All
Jersey Devil, I read about that once, and I saw him in this game. I was like, that is awesome.
So you meet a bunch of fabled characters. Things are not going too well with everything in Fable Town.
Yeah, there's a lot of political stuff
Yeah,
going
it's-
on.
it's
and,
a-
like,
it's a
the
lot of
mafia
political
and stuff like that. The Crooked Man.
Yeah.
You know,
There-
that good stuff.
It's really good game.
It's
Like, it's
awesome.
one of the best from
Like,
all
if you
of
buy
them.
it tonight, I will come play it with you all day
Okay.
tomorrow.
It's a detective game. Bigby Wolf is
He's a
Is a
detective.
detective,
Okay, so it's
So,
a detective
yes,
game.
yes.
Okay.
So
I'm trying to figure out like who's behind these murders.
yeah, who is behind certain murders of certain
Certain
fairy
fables.
tale characters? Yeah, of certain fables.
And remember, fables are immortal.
They're immortal.
They don't die.
Yeah,
But
unless
when
you,
they
like,
die,
cut off their head or
it's
something.
something really bad happens.
Yeah, you have to like cut off their head.
To
kill
kill them, you actually
Like they can survive fatal wounds. You just gotta
Yeah.
cut off their head.
you can shoot them. You can break bones. You can
You can
roll the roof of the
brutalize them.
Empire State.
All right, then it's still gonna.
They're still gonna live, but if you like cut their head
So
off,
it's like
then they're dead.
Highlander. You ever heard of Highlander?
Mm-mm.
You got to cut off the person's head.
Yeah,
so they
that-
can come
and
back.
that's the only way they die.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So it's like that. So when somebody kills a fable,
It's big
it's
news.
a big new. It's
like
big
a
thing.
big deal
And these fables,
because they're alive
They-
hundreds of years.
they
Alright.
they have the strength that they have in their stories. So, for example, you meet
Big B Wolf can turn into a big wolf.
yeah, you meet you play as Big B Wolf.
What a
He
fun.
will have the strength of a giant of a big wolf.
Okay.
You meet
The magic
Beauty,
mirror.
Beauty and the Beast.
The magic
Beast
mirror.
has the strength of a beast.
Yeah, the Beast he's a rude dude.
Is this a Disney? This is not.
No.
This is
Disney.
not- no.
nothing to do with
This is-
Disney.
This is an extremely
Disney brought
vulgar
characters from the
game.
fable stories.
Yeah, Disney, Walt Disney, back in the day, he was like an expert at marketing. He would retell old stories no one heard of as his own, hence everyone thinks they're Disney's characters.
Do you remember the story from the founder?
Yes, the McDonald's story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the same thing.
Yeah,
McDonald's,
kinda like
McDonald's is the founder in this case.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Yeah, Disney was
it's a really interesting game. It keeps you guessing the entire way through, which I like.
it's awesome.
Games that make you think are one of my favorite things ever. Like Heavy Rain
Yeah.
was a game that did that a lot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
You
that was a
really-
fun game.
You really put in a lot of time to figure
Not
out
only
what's
that,
going on.
but
Jason!
you're trying not to lose any of your characters.
Yes.
Because once your characters die, that's
They're-
it. The
they're
story
done. They're done
goes
with the
on
story.
without
Yeah,
them.
the story goes on without them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The premise is the same with this. There can be characters, just like in the Telltale Walking Dead games, that
Your choices matter.
yeah, your choices matter. Some characters will die if you make the right choices.
Yeah.
Some characters won't.
Some characters will like you and they'll actually help you at some point, or you can be on their bad side and they'll be against you at some point.
Some, just for the sake of story, they die no matter what.
Yeah.
It happens when you do several playthroughs and you just notice it.
You'll just feel like, yeah, there's nothing I could
Yeah,
have done.
there's nothing you could have done.
All right, so we're gonna stay on the topic of fantasy world,
Yeah.
and movies and stuff like that, and video games. There's a new series on Netflix coming out.
Oh, boy.
With Will Smith called Bright. Okay,
What?
you've never
Pretty much,
had it?
Never
it's,
heard
it's
of
pretty much Fable, but with Will Smith.
Yeah.
Fable?
Are you saying Fable as in the game?
Listen,
No, like Fable has the what we're talking about. Fable.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, screw Will Smith.
Listen.
I was going to play The Wolf Among Us.
Just make the Wolf Among Us.
Yeah,
let's make the Wolf Among Us.
Listen, I would advise you to watch a trailer
No.
and see.
I've never heard of it.
I'm
Right.
too stubborn.
Right. Yeah. It's Will Smith as a cop. It's a world with orcs and
Really?
Like
Yeah.
Supernatural.
Wow, this sounds this like.
Sounds like
man,
Supernatural to me.
So it looks pretty cool. It's directed by David Ayer. He directed Suicide Squad.
Oh,
He
no.
directed Zombieland. I don't know if you
Oh
like
my God, it
Zombieland.
was
Zombieland was good. All right.
Zombieland was great.
Yeah. So
I think I will pass.
This man's got a colored portfolio.
it's Netflix. I mean, it's if you have a
Yeah,
Netflix
it's a
account.
small screen.
Yeah.
I don't have
It's
Netflix. I don't care about Will Smith. After I heard Suicide Squad, I don't care. That is going in the bucket.
Who
Well,
was
listen.
that played Deadshot in?
Yeah, going in the bucket.
There
Who
was
was
a
the only redeeming factor of that movie?
Going in the bucket.
there was a new trailer recently released at Comic-Con, and it looks really good.
Going in
Right.
the bucket.
I know you're not interested. Anyone else?
No,
No,
Probably I will see it, but I don't.
I'll check it out.
I don't
That
think
sounds
I would
interesting.
like it.
It is interesting.
I'm just
It's
gonna
like-
put a Wolf Among
I
Us
still
and call it
have
a
yet
day.
to see the movie he did. It was with a bunch of like
What's with the weird one with his kid?
Focus?
Academy Award winning actors.
I think the last one he did was
no,
called.
it was
Collateral
not Pursuit of
Beauty.
Happiness.
Oh,
It's called
Collateral,
yeah.
No, you're talking about that After Earth.
Yeah,
you're
you're
talking
talking with the one where he had no emotion the whole time.
Yeah, the one with
He
his kid.
basically had one. Didn't he have just like one scene where he's just sitting in the ship and his kid was doing everything else?
All of his lines were "take a knee." Every other word in that movie was
Yeah,
the-
Will Smith has
the thing
slowly
with that
lost
movie-
credibility
The,
for me
the
throughout the
the
years.
thing with that movie is about his kid, and he's just there like a supporting character. He did a bad job at it, and the kid didn't do a good
There's
job
only
at
so
it.
much you
How
can
are you
do when
gonna
a
take-
character's written poorly.
How are you going to take one of the most charismatic actors ever? Like
Give
he's
him
super
this job.
enthusiastic, and then tell him, yeah, you need to be monotone and have no emotion through the entire film.
Listen, he's been doing a lot of.
I think he
Yeah,
wrote his
he's just been picking bad roles. He's been in bad movies.
Don't get me wrong, incredible actor.
He's
He is great.
He just has bad decisions.
He just needs to start making better decisions with his acting, his roles.
Yeah,
Because
the roles that he takes, because
read the script, man. Like, come on.
like
I mean,
if they're telling you a character's really monotone and boring, it's not for you.
listen, I didn't watch the new movie
You're
that he's
the
in.
Fresh
It's
Prince.
called Collateral Beauty.
Yeah.
I didn't watch that. I heard the movie is garbage, but he's
Really?
really good in that movie.
He's good in like all his movies,
Yeah.
except for when the character's written poorly, which is all of them.
He was good in Suicide Squad.
He was about as good as you could be in that movie.
Yeah, I mean, for
he was
what
the
it was.
only good.
I'm gonna be honest. When I saw that movie, I was just looking at Margot Robbie the entire movie.
Were you looking at Margot Robbie, or were you just looking at her ass?
Both.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah, she
so
is gorgeous.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't pay attention to most of the movie.
She is gorgeous.
I was just like I'm nudging my little brother. I was like, "Damn, look at her!" Like the entire movie. You can even ask him.
But
That's
like,
how I get.
this Bright movie, I hope it's good, man. Will Smith needs
He needs something.
man. And this movie looks really interesting. It looks original, you know. I mean, I never played Fable, so maybe it's the same thing. I never played Wolf Among Us, but it sounds similar. But
Gotta play the Wolf
if
Among
you
Us
guys
like
haven't seen
tomorrow.
the new trailer, you should check it out.
I'll check it out. That definitely sounds interesting.
Buy the Wolf Among Us right
it's
now.
Netflix. It's not like we got to pay $13 to go to the movies and watch this and
I
sit
do.
there. If it's garbage, we have to sit there and watch the whole thing. If you don't like it, you're watching on Netflix. Just go watch something else like Orange is the New Black or War Machine or something like that. You know.
Just go watch them.
You were talking about Comic-Con. I'm seeing
Okay.
here. They show a trailer about Kingsman, the Golden Circle. That's Kingsman 2.
Yeah, I didn't watch the first one.
It was really
I
good.
really wanted to see the
The
first
first
one.
one was
They
a fun movie.
It was-
Is the
okay.
best way to describe it. It's a fun.
No, I
movie.
heard really
Yeah.
good things about it.
they also announced Pacific Rim 2. They show a trailer about
Now,
that.
Kingsman was a comic book, wasn't that?
Yeah, I think everything
I don't
DC and Marvel comes from a comic.
Okay.
Let me see. They show another trailer, Marvel Inhumans. Show a teaser trailer for Krypton, prequel to Superman.
Oh, that looks pretty good.
Let me see another season for American Horror Stories.
No, not interested.
Another trailer. Official trailer for Walking Dead season 8.
The Walking Dead now, Negan is my favorite character. I saw a trailer, short trailer on one of the episodes. Hopefully it's the first one where they're just gonna do a Negan backstory to find out what happened up until where he's at now with the whole killing people and everything. So I'm interested in how he became the Negan that he is
I
now.
don't watch much of the show, but the episodes that I saw with Negan in it, he's a beast.
Oh yeah, he's a great, and the actor they picked.
Batter up.
He's a
for that,
great.
yeah.
He's a great bad
He
guy.
played.
I know his back's name. Lucille.
What is his name? Why is it escaping me right now? He played in Watchmen. He played in a whole bunch of movies. He played in also, it was short, but Batman versus v Superman. He was Batman's father in that one. So
It's Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
yeah. He's an incredible actor.
He's a great bad guy. I like him.
He's
He's
really great
great.
as a bad guy. He's They announced him in something coming up, a movie that's coming up, and people were going crazy about it, saying that this is a great role for him. I forget what movie that was though.
The Notebook.
The Notebook 2, yeah.
Then another recent news was that apparently Warner Brothers is trying to axe Ben Affleck from the Batman role after the Batman movie.
It's not his fault. It's just the movie was bad.
Do you mean
No, after the next Batman movie, the next solo movie, they're going to axe him as Batman. So I don't know if they're going to kill the character and replace him with another
Dude, it's
No,
Dick
see,
Grayson or something
this
like
is
that?
what
They just
I
don't know what
what
they're
I
doing with DC.
read is that he wasn't interested in being Batman anymore.
Yeah, that's why they're going to
The
axe
DC
him
is garbage.
because he doesn't want to play it, and they need to keep doing the films.
Well, they actually got rid of his role completely. Like not his role, his script. The
His
script
script.
that he wrote, they got rid of it completely.
Yeah, now he's because he has a contract, he needs to do that other film. But after that, he's out apparently. So what they're going to do with DC extended universe?
He could take
Dude.
the Alfred with him.
DC is such a mess with
Bring
this
back my boy.
DC is a mess. Like DC movie verse or universe, whatever. It's really a mess. The only good movie it's Wonder Woman. Yeah, that's the
Dark
only.
Dark Knight was.
No. DC universe, like the movie universe. Dark Knight's
Yeah,
Christopher
like 3 of their
Nolan
movies are
universe. That's a separate thing.
Now it's supposed to be a noir detective type of movie.
What movie?
The
The
Batman
new
one.
Batman movie.
That sounds
Really?
awesome.
That is something that I'm really interested in because you really don't get to see how good of a detective Batman
Yeah,
is. You know what I mean?
And
You
that's
see
his
it in
title, too.
you see him in the Arkham games,
Yeah,
but you never
yeah.
seen it on the big screen. So
Like just saying detective noir gets me all kinds of titillated
yeah,
because just that general aspect is like my favorite thing to see in any video game or movie or anything like that. It's just awesome. So
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
kind of excited.
that is something that I'm really interested in seeing how good of a detective Batman is. Because exactly what Matt said, it's in his name. He's the greatest.
World's
detec-
greatest
Exactly.
detective.
Yeah, he's the
You
world's.
can't have the world's greatest detective and only show him, beating up people.
Exactly. So
Show
I
some
mean,
detective work.
Yeah,
Come on.
he's been like I said, he has been in the video games. You do a lot of detective work,
A lot.
but you've never seen it. I mean, there was a part in the Christian Bale in the Dark Knight
Yeah.
where he's researching with the bullets, trying to get the fingerprints on the bullet.
Yeah.
But that's really all you see in that movie. But a noir-driven detective movie sounds really interesting. And Skip seems like he's all on board with that.
Is that going to be the last one that Ben Affleck does, or is it gonna be
Apparently,
that?
that's the plan for by
DC
now.
should just stop trying.
Yeah.
Like to stop.
Well, listen, Matt Reeves is directed. He directed Planet of the Apes, the second one and the third one.
Okay.
He's doing the new Batman movie. Did you've seen the last Planet of the Apes movie?
Yeah,
Did you see the new one?
I did not.
I heard it's really good, and he does a really good job
Yeah.
directing. So
He's got good stuff in the past, but there's a difference between Monkey War and Detective Noir.
but he's the one who's doing the script. He's the one who wants to do a noir-driven Batman movie.
All right.
So, I
I'm
mean, that's-
hoping because he's got a good track record.
Yeah.
So
I feel like the biggest issue with these DC movies and why they're not doing so hot. is
garbage directing.
It's the directing is garbage. The directing and the writing is also
that's-
it's just not.
And here's the
there.
thing: they're not doing bad in the box office. They're
That's
not.
because it's always good to look at.
Yeah, of course. And for Suicide Squad 2, they were thinking of getting.
A real director.
He directed Hacksaw Ridge.
I know. Yeah.
Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
To direct
Oh,
Suicide
boy.
Squad 2.
The Passion of the Dead Shot.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'd be interested in the Mel Gibson
I need to see it.
Suicide Squad 2 movie. What about you,
They're
Chris?
gonna go to Jerusalem.
All right, I got hot news. They just pretty much pop up.
Okay.
Iron Fist season 2 just got announced.
I'm leaving.
Ah, man.
I'm leaving.
Yeah,
I'm leaving. I don't want to talk about it.
That's the downfall.
What did you just say? I'm leaving.
Iron Fist 2.
Iron
I'm leaving.
Fist season 2 just got announced.
Everything
I
else.
the
don't know, just give us Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
too, so
Not
Marvel-
only is this-
sweet.
All right. So Marvel the Defenders got a new trailer,
I don't even care
and
about that now. All thanks to Iron Fist.
it's coming out August
Jessica
18.
Jones, I am ready for it.
That one got announced already.
Did it?
Yeah. All the series got second seasons.
Oh my
I was
Uh,
Luke Cage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Luke Cage
Luke Cage
also
is good.
got
Luke
second
Cage is
season.
good.
All right, so
Whoa!
that was
audio.
that was not intended.
Wow.
That's a fun.
That's the sued.
All right,
Copyright.
so the last news is Spawn movie official announced Todd McFarlane to direct.
Why?
I don't know.
Why though?
Peter Griffin is gonna be.
Yeah,
That's Seth MacFarlane.
Seth
that's
MacFarlane. Todd.
Still, why though?
Who's top performer?
the original creator for Spawn, the comics.
Are they related?
I don't know,
Oh,
maybe. All right, so the movie is going to be R-rated.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
It better be R-rated.
So then maybe it will be. I never watched any of the Spawn movies.
Spawn is
It's
awesome.
I think it's just one live action, and it's really good. But I did like it.
I really like Spawn.
Um,
movie. And Punisher is really good. I love
yeah,
it.
that's this year
There was
also.
a brief teaser for Punisher.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was amazing.
Um,
The actor, I like the actor. He was, yes, he played. He was in Fury. He was in The Walking Dead.
He's been in every role that he's done a good
It's-
job.
yeah, it's
He's always been great as like a rude dude, a real tough guy.
Yeah.
And being Frank Castle, I want to see him murk dudes.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna be
hoping
great.
he's in the Defenders.
probably.
He'll be the.
I want to see him beat the crap out of Iron Fist.
All right, so
Shoot him in the face.
okay, this is really last one.
Shazam!
DC 2018 Shazam movie will start getting filmed. Not Black Adam has a villain.
What?
I think Black Adam is having
It
his own movie.
was the Dwayne Johnson's going to be Black Adam.
He's getting his own movie.
No, apparently not. Apparently he's going to be the villain for Man of Steel 2.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay, then.
I don't understand. I don't understand what these
Just,
people are doing.
Okay.
Just.
I'm telling you, DC
Yeah.
is going down the drain. Like they don't know what they're doing.
10 years.
Oh, and they just announced
They could-
Wonder Woman 2 also.
I didn't watch the first one.
What's her villain gonna be? Is it gonna be?
I don't know. Well, the first one was Ares.
Yeah, it was Ares.
Gonna be Zeus.
Cheetah this time.
Probably.
Yeah, probably
Yeah,
cheated.
probably Sheeta.
Yeah, but this one's supposed to be in the 80s.
In the 80s, yeah.
Ooh, gonna be hip and happening. Everyone's gonna have a perm.
Maybe.
Yeah.
She
have
won't
like
be
a
in
disco
United
dance.
States. She will be in
Prince.
other place. I don't remember where they say that she's going to be. Yeah, I think it was Europe. She's going to be in the 80s on Europe.
She walked all the way to Europe.
No, she was on France at the end of their first movie.
I didn't
She
see
walked
it.
all the way there from the Amazon.
I have no idea.
Probably.
She
All right,
flew there in her
that's
invisible
that's
jet.
the
Basically it for.
Remember when Wonder Woman had an invisible jet?
Yeah, where'd that go?
Now she flies.
And now she just flies.
I miss the invisible jet.
uh,
That-
Robert
so stupid.
Kirkman has decided to end Walking Dead comics.
Drop top. Been going on for.
There's got to be a point where he says, if I keep doing these comic books, I'm gonna have to keep doing the TV show.
And I'm tired of the TV show.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm getting tired of the TV show. I think once he gets there, I think I'm done.
I dropped the TV show once they left the prison.
I dropped it at the end of the movie.
I think that was pretty right.
Alien.
The
The Alien franchise will be reevaluated after the Covenant failed.
I haven't even seen
Covenant
it.
fail?
Yeah.
I love Alien. Like that's my favorite. One of my favorite.
Isn't that
movie
supposed to lead
series.
to a new Alien versus Predator?
It better not.
No.
There's a Predator movie coming out.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen Covenant though. Have you seen it, Chris?
It's supposed to
Yeah,
be in
it was
in
okay.
Is it kind of
Like a
faithful to the original
war-
movie or
war-
like
No.
the second
area?
one?
No, it's just
Predator?
it's
It's
just
not
a
in the
lot
jungle.
of
But is it like
bizarre things.
That's
It's
the
just-
Predator? Yeah,
wait?
Predator.
It's a sequel to Prometheus, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a sequel to
okay.
Prometheus, and
And I don't think
it,
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
it kind of lets
Oh.
you on the road to the first Alien movie, but it's
Predator.
not quite there yet.
I still got to see it
That's
because
the
I was
choice.
really hyped for it, and then it just kind of flew under my radar.
No,
because I had a lot
the
of-
bad
I had
thing
a lot of
about this
stuff
movie is
going on.
they put so many type of aliens, different type of aliens, and they just
What do you mean different types of aliens?
Yeah,
Like, what, isn't it just the xenomorph in the face hunter? Just like
no,
No,
it's
they
totally
put in a
different
bunch,
stuff.
yeah.
Like there's a white one, albino one,
I've
and has
seen
like
kinda weird stuff
a
like that in Alien 4.
Albino or albino?
albino,
Wow,
whatever.
the albino.
I got to see that.
Albino is in Spanish.
So, all
Uh,
the Spanish speakers out there.
Far out of way,
Yeah.
including me.
And the Gifted X-Men, another X-Men series.
I'm
It's,
not watching that. Don't care.
it's this year apparently.
Don't care. It can come out today, and I still won't care.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's all the news from Comic Con.
Good.
It's all from Comic-Con. Jesus.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we still have 2 days left of Comic Con, so maybe they'll be announcing something else.
They'll announce the second season, or they'll show off some new stuff for Castlevania.
Damn,
I doubt it.
that's a little early.
That better come
Yeah,
out
you never
tomorrow.
know.
It's
Well,
just stick figures.
Guys,
I hate bass.
I appreciate you guys coming. Skip, we're gonna miss you, man.
Yeah.
I hope you have fun.
With the bass.
You've been
Yeah.
waiting for this for a year. They kept blocking your leaving.
Yeah.
So you're finally heading out, man. We're gonna miss you, like I said. We can't wait for you to get back. We love you. Hopefully everything goes well.
Join you on Skype.
Yeah, we can do it on Skype, man.
Put a
So
little laptop of me right here.
exactly, yeah.
That's
As long as you
fine.
get good service over there,
I got you.
man,
Hook it up to my phone.
we'll work it out. So, anyways, I want to thank all of you who are listening. Thanks for joining us. We will talk to you next week. We are Fifth Person View.
Any last words, Lewis? Oh, wait.
Negative.